So with Multiverses coming back this May, the hype of the return has been outrageous. I've been seeing a ton of videos and articles about how this time will be better than the first go around, so I've done nothing but think about all the things we could be getting this time, and I'm by far the most excited about the characters, because Warner Brothers owns some of the best and most iconic characters of all time, and thinking about the roster just gets me so pumped for Multiverses again. With Warner Brothers owning the rights to Cartoon Network, Game of Thrones, Adult Swim, and many more IPs, there's a million potential characters that could be added to Multiverses because of them owning these studios. So in this video, I'll be talking about the characters we need added to Multiverses, and before we get into the video, I am begging you guys to subscribe to the channel at this point. We're 18 subscribers away from 1,000 at the writing of the script, and I'm drilling to finally reach this goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. But with all that being said, let's get right into the video. To start off the list, I need to see Mordecai and Rigby in this game. Regular Show is the best Cartoon Network show of all time, and I don't care what any of you say. There are a million possibilities for these two characters and their movesets. They could honestly function like Rosalina and Luma from Super Smash Bros. And be like a duo character. I feel like Mordecai would be all up in your face kind of type of fighter, while Rigby would sit back and shoot projectiles. I was thinking Rigby could use the magic synth from the first episode, and Mordecai, I'm not really sure yet, but with all the crazy stuff that happens in the show, I'm sure they could find a million things for Mordecai to do. The next character is Courage from Courage and the Cowardly Dog. Courage would be an amazing character for them to add this Halloween, since that show is underratedly scary. His moveset would be a blast to use, I feel like, since his movement and style in the cartoon was very wacky, but I'll never forgive this show for all the trauma it put me through, especially the return of the Slab episode, and if you know, you know. Fred Flintstone was leaked to have been coming to the roster before the whole collapse of Multiverses even happened, and honestly, I was really excited for him to come to the game. I feel like he would have been a really fun and interesting character to play with, and who hates Fred Flintstone? Like, come on now, guys. And I even had the LeBron Fruity Pebble dunk, so of course I would want to see Fred Flintstone going around saying yabba dabba doo while beating up Shaggy. I'm honestly shocked we didn't see any Teen Titans in the game originally. We got Justice League characters like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, but the Teen Titans are so beloved and fan favorite characters that deserve some roster spots in Multiverses. To start off, we have Robin. He's by far the most basic out the bunch, and since we already have Batman in the game, they might as well just make him a legendary skin for Batman, since they practically have the same moveset, and so there's no need to really make a clone fighter. But Raven, on the other hand, would be amazing. She'd be a really fun character, I feel like. I could see her using a lot of teleporters and portals just like Morty, but she'd be more aggressive than Morty, I feel like. And then we have Cyborg. He would be a beast in Multiverses, I feel like. He's also my favorite out of all the Teen Titans, so I need him added in Multiverses. Then Beast Boy would be incredible in this game as well, since he can transform into any animal. So with a superpower like that, you can practically do anything with his moveset. And lastly, Starfire could be a projectile beast with her fire, kind of like how she was in Injustice 2, but I would love to see her moveset be something different if she was added in Multiverses. Going back to the horror subject, I really need to see Pennywise be added. He's such a scary and goofy character, so he'd be a ton of fun to play as, I feel like. I could see his moveset being amazing as well, and honestly, he'd probably be so annoying to play against. But with there being 3 It movies, they actually have so much to work with, so hopefully he comes out around spooky season with Courage. I know the DC characters are like the Fire Emblem characters because there's so many of them, but man, I gotta see Joker in this game. It just doesn't feel right without him being in Multiverses. We have Batman and Harley Quinn, but not Joker. That's honestly insane. I don't even gotta say much about his character. We've seen so many good Jokers over the years that if Joker wasn't a perfect character, then we should all just be ashamed. And there was also a ton of rumors of King Kong and Godzilla coming to the game, and I'm all in for that. I honestly really enjoy the huge characters like the Iron Giant, but I can see this just being a chaotic mess if we get too many huge characters. So I think it would be cool if they added a only mega character mode that made everyone huge. That would be a lot of fun to play with friends, I feel like, and against other people online. Johnny Bravo would also be a hilarious character for them to add into Multiverses. I grew up watching Johnny Bravo, and I don't think he'd be such an insanely unique character though, but I couldn't see a roster without adding him. I mean, he is an OG in the Cartoon Network. Speaking of another funny character, Austin Powers would be an amazing retro character to be added. I never hear anything about him being added to the game or in general, but Austin Powers, his movies are just like pure peak comedy, guys, and I really do think he deserves a spot on the character roster to represent Warner Brothers. Well, those are the characters I want to see added to Multiverses. I would love to see most of the characters in the game, but in the comments tell me guys what you want to see in the game. I'm honestly so excited to see the return of Multiverses though. I really hope this game doesn't have a collapse like before. I'm confident in the team now. They seem to know what the problem was last time, so I don't see that happening again. But anyways, thanks for watching and peace out.